Top of the morning, back at it again with another one. And we're looking at the NASDAQ. It's a Tuesday today, no red folder news, but I managed to see a cool observation, and of course, I had to test it out. So, situation on today, um, was it Monday? Monday we set up a high over there. Then I noticed that we traded towards it, but nothing really happened there. Price was somewhere still in this area here. But then what caught my attention was this formation, like this consolidation. It shot up, dipped, shot up, dipped a bit, shot up, and then began to reverse. When I saw that, I was thinking market maker model. So example is obviously bearish, but the cool thing that I was anticipating and got to experience was that as this formations forms, you know for a fact that there's liquidity resting at the bottom of the sell side here, right? In this particular case, and that as price is gonna move down, it's gonna use this area of accumulation, then that area of accumulation as like steps pushing towards the the sell side here. And obviously looking at it, like you can see how much further down it pushed down to, from the low. From the low measured there going down, that's a further 532 points. So kind of wish I held it, but I saw the trade that I saw and I held it and I saw it through. So I'm not gonna really fret too much about that. So these areas here of accumulation, that's where obviously on a lower time frame you'd find a PD array form to allow for an entry there, which is quite high probability, and that's exactly what we saw today. Let's go down to the 5 minute. No, not on this chart. On this one here. So cool, 5 minute chart. Here we are. Let me start by doing this. Let me go to the 15, right? I'm gonna just mark out these levels there so that you can see how it overlays with the PD arrays on the lower time frame there. So I'll just make that red. I'll make this red also. And then let's go to an M5. Right? M5 will start here. Of course, that's that second stage accumulation, the one just before the reversal. But then we had this order block there, like that up close candle in the bearish price ring. I expected resistance from that. We saw that, but then it came up, went down, opened up, or created a balanced price range. Then it came up again, and then that was a very nice entry. I'll show you guys the executions just now, but like very nice entry that went down. Then thereby the second stage accumulation, you can see this nice gap here open, and would you look at that price hit that, sold off quite nicely. But then the main takeaway that I'm sure you're noticing is that these areas here of accumulation, and of course the order block in the middle of the accumulation zone there, which is this one, those act or offer a nice or solid place to enter. And then obviously you're going for the sell side. In this case, my draw was this double bottom here. um, but obviously after the accumulation, you can see that, that's the where we could have gotten a reasonable target there. And as you can see, it sold off even way more, way more. You know, it could ultimately even go for this, to be honest. I thought maybe it would come back up and, like, you see there's a fair value gap over there. I thought maybe it would come back up and hit that, but nah, that's not the case. So now I don't know. Obviously CPI is coming up. I feel like it's building up liquidity on both sides because there's this double top there. That could be a draw. There's this double bottom here. That could be a draw. So I guess it's just a thing of like giving it time and waiting on it just to see exactly like what is the case, which way is it going to go, you know, that type of a thing. So I don't know. I'll see what happens. No expectations on my side though. I'm just really happy with today's performance. Really. Let me go here. Just show y'all the the schnapps. Oh, by the way, if you're not following us, be sure to give us a follow. Um, we just had to close it off. Of course, evil eye is real, but we letting people in. Just request the follow. So then, that's the vibe for today. You know, let me first start off with what initially I was thinking. I was thinking originally that it comes back down into that fair value gap, and if we just go back to the 4H, actually, it indeed did go back to that fair value gap there. So nice, very beautiful buying opportunity, actually, eh? Very nice buying opportunity. Where's the long? So you get long there, target that double top there, then maybe keep it below here. Very nice. Let me just slide into that actually on the just the low risk swing, on the chart there. A very, very low risk swing. Just give me a sec. Let me put this in. And just a nice low risk, low risk swing. Yeah, keep the leverage so low that like you don't even fret too much about it, if at all. So sorry, man. I just had to punch this in for this idea. You know, I treat. I just had to punch that in. Okay. Thanks for the patience, everybody. But like, yeah. Anyway, moving back, I was looking at price to come back and like tap into that. But of course, as you saw in the 4 hour right now, we did get that price shot up. We didn't really cross this, just went down. It's picking up some internal range liquidity, and then that external range will take out. That's the current MO. But then, as I was saying, came through for the vibe. This is what I saw. Like I said, I was looking at these lows here to take target or to take profit. Entered there, two contracts, easy, sold off, went down. Had the reaction from there. I should have, or I had the opportunity to scale more in, but I chose not to. Could have scaled in further from there, but I chose not to. And then, of course, the executions. I'll show you guys as well here. I know you guys want your receipts. Got that here. Okay, more settings. Executions. As you can see the executions there and there, as you can see. So nice and easy. Thank God for the skill. Good day. And yeah, man. Let's look more into this market maker model there. I'll drop more videos on it, but today's experience was solid, absolutely solid. So thank God for the skill. We'll talk and stay safe.